I already forgot what we're doing. What are we doing? Chapter 5. Yeah, so we gotta make our way over to Indal, but we have to travel to a couple places first. Yeah, we are currently on the boat. Yeah, so we get to talk to Famila Norn. Rest. Yeah, I think I talked about that earlier. There are a couple of characters that we can talk to on the boat, but they only talk about like recent events and stuff like that. Pretty sure I talked about it the last time we were here. All right, and here we are, Leftheria once again. So before we get too far, I'm gonna actually double back and bump up my levels because we are also at the point where I don't really need to do too much when it comes to fighting enemies. This is pretty much the secondary playthrough. We already saw everything. This time I could probably head to the right.
So, shall we?
And with Leftheria, I believe there is a bard that we have to find. So we're going to go right up to... I did say 50, but I'm just going to go up to like 65.
See, Gramps? I'm getting better.
Because we could deal with some of the enemies that we run into.
Really? I'm still getting stronger.
And we'll still have experience if we need to buy something with the bards.
More strong now!
Alright, so Moraga is level 91, so we're going to set her to 65 as well. And we'll do the same thing with Zeke whenever we get him. That'll be at the end of this. I also got to remember to buy... if I didn't already, I have to buy a bunch of cylinders because we have to increase the development level of Indol because I didn't do that last time. I think I got this one before, didn't I? Hey, more enough. There's a place around here with a good view of the whole town. Oh, yeah, I think we did, yeah. Yeah, because this is a heart-to-heart with both of them.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope Kit and Sonny's play fighting didn't wake you.
I gotta go this way.
Nice cat nap.
So, let me double-check and see what I have for cylinders, because I could buy them now. Hopefully we'll be lucky enough to get the premium, platinum ones with golden cylinders. Alright, so we're going to get all of these now. We can save these for Indol. So let's switch over to Mithra. Yeah, and I also want to farm rare crystals at one point too, because we are going to be needing to get some of the new blades. The only one we've gotten is Perdido, and we still have to get some of the other ones too, because we did see some of them.
Phew. That was a slog.
Abrona is one.
I'm ready to head out.
I can't remember the other one that we saw, but we have to get that one. And there is also Malos' blade that we could get as well, but we do need crystals for that. Yeah, so once again, because of New Game Plus, we have to manually travel back over, which is a bit easier this time around because of levels, and we already know where pretty much everything is. And this time around, we can take a riot. But just for continuity's sake, we'll stay to the left, because I believe there is a thing we have to open anyway. So I might as well get that now.
Hey, look what I found!
Alright, made it to this
We've
one.
never been here before, have we?
Baldo Tass.
Smells fresh.
Yeah, so a lot of running.
Morning already?
It is new day.
Fizz juiced. Yeah, I think right here... Let me see. So I believe I have... Probably checked at multiple ones. Okay, so I have 4 overdrives right now. Let me see if I can get some of the new ones. Alright, so here we are. That was the last one of the common and rare. As for the legendary, I'm going to hold on to those for a while longer. I could probably go for 1, because I do have a chance of getting like one of them here, but we'll see. Yeah, so we'll just continue on. Alright, so let's re-equip Rex with what he needs. Let's give him back
I've waited
Praxis.
for this.
Get the equipment that he has, which was... I think it was this one. And one of the box ones, I believe. Wasn't the attachment. Here we go. Mega Drive. Alright, so I believe that was it. Alright, so we have Mithra, so let's continue on. Yeah, so I gotta find a spot to farm rare crystals. There are a couple of places that we can go to that we are going to get some eventually. There are a couple of farmable spots in Temperantia, but you kind of have to run a little bit in order to get it.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it!
There is a
Data
there are a couple of
analysis
named
indicates we have
enemies
not been
here
here
that we
before.
can fight. So I do have the levels, so I don't have to worry about that. So I have this dude that I could probably farm for a bit. It shouldn't be too hard, but...
Okay, bring it on.
Oh, I go somewhere else. No, I think I went the wrong way. I gotta go that way. Oops. Here we go. This is what I needed. Yeah, I can pretty much ignore him because he's too far away, so he'll just de-aggro. There he goes. Yeah, a lot of running here. Bow, 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 bow. Gotta be careful not to fall over the edge.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it!
Data analysis indicates we have not been here before.
I was gonna say, is that gonna... Okay. I was waiting for it to load in. Sometimes it takes a little while. Alright, we'll get to the next scene. That we can skip. Alright, moving on. Yeah, because we could open the door here, but we have to go to the right in order to unlock it. Yeah, and I believe this guy won't aggro. So we should be fine. We just have to unlock it and move on. Alright, should be good. Yeah, so if we do, we'll fight it. If not, then... yeah, we can move on. Yeah, that's the advantage of having levels over the enemies. Makes it easier. Because we could just go through. Yeah, so this would probably be one of the enemies I could farm. Because I could just come in and...
time to
yeah,
take
see,
you
automatically down.
Hey, Nia, I just found the shiniest
So
trinket.
I
You want to see?
think I will actually
Hey,
do that right
Mia?
now.
Yeah, I'll check it out later. You're such a
Let me
child
get...
sometimes.
Yeah, because I do want to get like a bunch of rare crystals. I'll aim for like 40 of them. So let me get the area marker here. So wait for it to get there.
Hey, look what I found.
Okay, so we got
We've
this.
never been here before, have we?
Let me farm that dude for a bit.
Smells
And
fresh.
I will... Oh, question mark. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll farm for a bit, and I will see you later.
Let's get going.
Alright, so I decided not to farm as much as I wanted to, because of the drops were a little inconsistent. I had only gotten... Because I fought the dude like 20 times, and I wasn't getting like the amount of rare crystals I wanted to get. Yeah, it seemed like the drop for that was a lot less than I was hoping for it to be. So I can probably farm later, so we can move on. Technically, we don't even have to be over here. I believe if we get close enough, we will unlock the island, maybe? Unless we have to be, like, on it. Be funny if we could actually get it anyway. Yeah, I guess we gotta be on that. That's alright, we can just move ahead. Alright, a little bit longer to go. Yeah, because we get to say hi to Corinne. And then Zeke and Pandoria once again. Yeah, it's the same as before. There we go. Yeah, get close enough for the cutscene start, then we can skip it. And then move on. Alright.
Wow! World has many.
Ta-da! Alright, so we'll get the trap
And
point.
arrived.
All in one piece.
Up.
Yeah, it's also the mercenary missions reset as well. So if we need to get those again, we can grab those. Alright, so I'll skip that again. Yeah, it's just a scene with Pyra and Rex talking about his parents. And then we head out towards the second harbor. But we gotta do this first. Yeah, it should be the next day. Yep. Alright, so now we just head to the harbor. Yeah, so the named enemy up here, I think he might aggro. So I suppose we could probably take him out. Because he's also a decent one to farm early on, because he has some pretty useful stuff. But he's not necessarily needed, because
Hey, look what I
stuff he
found.
has is...
We've
I
never
already fought
been
him.
here
Never
before,
mind.
have we?
Yeah, so there's a tombstone for him.
Smells fresh.
Let's go say hi to Zeke and Pandoria then. Yeah, so just like before, we'll fight them once again. We have Pyra, not Mithra, which is Fine, I guess.
Time to take these down.
Show you her true
I'll
power.
get some attacks in.
Eagle Eye.
We're going to switch over to Mithra,
Anchor shot.
because Photon is stronger. There we go.
Maybe we're not
Spark sword. Anchor
Get
shot.
some attacks in.
Get in sight.
Providing you have a plan.
As he ever be.
A miss.
Just need. Okay, let's see if we can get Topple. Nice.
Opponents have no shortage of
Now
strength.
I'm fired. Sword back. Hit it.
Okay, let's get a Photon. Yep.
Dynamic spark sword.
Okay, let's get Topple. There we go.
This is where we
Your
prove
dreams are
ourselves.
reality.
Dare faint on
This'll
me.
be over
Double
before you know
spinning
what's
edge.
Skill.
Bringer of chaos. The answer is right.
Alright, so let's do this so we can get a bonus here. So let's use
Me
Numa.
first.
Should take him out.
Begin. Get
There,
him, Neil.
let's use Nim.
Let me take care of it.
Super.
And QT to finish it up.
Ready to face anything.
Right here.
There we go. Alright, that's it for Zeke. Yeah, so we would have gotten more experience there if we were a lower level. So, it's fine where we're at right now. Because if we really need to, we could farm Saurians for their experience. Alright, so finally, it's been, what, at least 100 hours or so? We finally made it to Endall. So we have a couple of things that we need to do. We have to raise the development level, and that is the main point. And Nanza here is also at this place too. She shows up later on in Letheria, but we can find her here. Let's see. Treasure up there. We have the hidden trading spot right there that we could do. One of the good deeds that we could do with
Arrived.
tossing the money gently
All in one piece.
is up here, and that is for Perun. And I believe... let me double check here. Icarus Butchers. We have a bunch of stuff that we could sell, so we could do this. I'm going to sell the common core crystals because those are kind of useless right now. Sell a bunch of these, because all of this is going to go towards the development. So pretty much anything that's not the gold we can toss. Yeah, it does add up, so it's good. The Elemental Orb Ender, I'll keep. Those I'll keep. These I'll sell, because we got these from farming the Fox. There's nothing here we need. Silver Earrings we don't need. Bolt Hat we don't need. Steam Belt we don't need. Classic Metal we don't need. And we don't need these. Increase luck by 25. Oh. Oh, 27. Oh. So I still had these older ones. Let me get rid of these then. So Comet Chokers are the best ones for the percentage. The Gold Gear ones are best for the base amount. So let me do that. Toss those. Don't need those. Do we have anything? I think we have something stronger than 19%. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep that. I think there is something better than Chrome Scarf. So I'll toss it. Yeah, I figured about the Gold Gear Chokers. Alright, these I'll keep, and this is where we're going to get the development level. So let's sell all of these. I'm going to keep the premium cylinders because we can't exactly buy them just yet. Okay. So we didn't get a development change. It's going to take a little while for it. We have the inn right here. Yeah, so this will cost almost 900,000. But we can turn around and do this. Right now, I'm going to go back and forth between more Ardain. Let's head right. No, let's go right here. I'm going to go back and forth between Indol and more Ardain so I can sell cylinders. And then I will see you when the development level is level 5. So, see you in a bit. So, I think this is going to work. I was trying out different shops, and
Let's rest a spell.
So?
cylinders aren't the only thing that we can use. It's pretty much anything that we could buy in a development level 5 place, we could sell. And, oh, this is going to take a bit. So I bought a bunch of the battle courses here. This might take a little while because I sold quite a bit. This might take a little while. I got 120 of them, so... Yeah, because I also bought a bunch of food, because it sells for about as much as you pay for. But I figured the accessory here would be fine, but I completely forgot that it doesn't stack. So I'd say at the very least, we're going to be getting level 4 here. So I will sell these until we're about 1 million. Okay, I'll see if this will go to 4. No. Okay. Okay, so we'll keep going. Yeah, I forgot that these didn't stack. Yeah. Totally doesn't take forever. Yeah, I did want to say that. The cylinders aren't the only thing that we could use. The golden cylinders are pretty good because you can buy those for 5,000 a piece and sell them for 495,000. But it really works with anything that's expensive. As long as we could sell it for around the same price, then we are good. It would be cool if we could mass sell, but unfortunately we have to, as you can see, we have to manually sell everyone individually, which is kind of a pain, especially since we could buy 900 of these. Yeah. So thankfully we're getting closer to the end with this. Yeah, and I also got to sell some of those too, because those I had also bought. Whew! So sell these, sell these, sell these. Alright, so we should at least have level 4. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. It doesn't have to be the cylinders themselves, but it can be like anything. Pretty much anything above 1,000 is good. And as long as we have like a good amount of starting capital.
Phew. That was a slog.
Okay,
Pretty much.
I'm ready to head out.
So if we could sell like, let's say $2 million at a time, that's a fair amount, like right there. So this should get us to level 5 in Indol, so I will also try this one as well. If not, I could just come back and buy those. Two, 1. Alright. There we go, level 5. Sweet. So, we can do the level 5 in the first part. We don't need New Game Plus for it, but it is much easier in New Game Plus because of all the stuff that we could buy. By the time we hit New Game Plus, we have at least development level 5 for other places, and usually the better thing is the cylinders. But like I said before, Pretty much anything that we could sell counts towards the development level. And they also have a bunch of stuff there. Yeah, so now everything here is cheaper. I believe... I don't know if I have the stuff
Wow!
for this.
World has many amazing places in it.
Maybe.
We discovered
Nature,
good place.
lend me your strength.
No, so I need to equip Wolfric for this. Let's put Sheba back. Let's take
It
Wolfric.
sounds fun.
Okay, let's break the wall.
Earth, grant me strength.
Ugh. Yeah, because he is almost fully mastered with both of those. So, grab some of these.
Come out, come out.
In my experience,
Oh, didn't want to load in.
Come out, come out. I shall watch the stones.
in
Worry
my
not.
experience,
All right. And we also have this here. I believe this is also super strength. Yes. Okay, so we are good to go. So we'll get the chest in here because this one is useful.
You're all mine.
Moon Cube. I can't remember what this one does. Oh, it's the auto attack one. Alright, never mind. So not as useful. For me right now, anyway. Yeah, some of the cube accessories are pretty good. Alright, so moving on. Let's go topside, because that's where we have to go. Then we can continue on with the story here.
And we're you.
Okay, I'm ready to head out.
Alright, skip this as well. Yeah, so back to a lot of running through here. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, the interesting thing with these is that we also know that this place doesn't become available later on. Some of these places do move on. Cafe now goes to Leftheria. Some of the other places also go over too, so... but the stuff right here, we can actually buy in Torioth. So... Alright, moving on. And I think... I did check it earlier, but for some reason it didn't pop up. Yeah, we're supposed to have Indole here as well, but I guess we need to get to a certain point for it to unlock. Yeah, so now we made it up to the stairs. Now we made it to the plaza. Yeah, there are a couple of different quests that we could do here that are only available for a certain amount of time. But for now, we can skip them. Let me switch in Mithra.
And arrived.
Oh, this is where we were going.
Yeah, we'll stay here for a bit so we can continue on. No, enjoy your stay.
Audience.
Yeah, audience with the Praetor Malthus is tomorrow.
Up.
Yeah, I got the mural. Yeah, then we just go to the top of the stairs. Yeah, so if you really just skip a lot of scenes, it's really just a lot of running around, pretty much. So if some of this is boring, I do apologize. I'll get to the action in a bit here, because we have the... we're going to be traveling to Temperantia shortly. And Mithra is going to be useful here as well. Same with the levels, too, because we have the boss fight against Jin on top of the Titan. So it is going to be easier this time around. But we still have to be careful, too, because it is a somewhat dangerous fight. Because the other enemy we fight on top of the Titan can be pretty temperamental, to say the least. So, can be a pain. Yeah, so once again, we're going to head up the stairs to talk to Amalthus. I know, a lot of running here. It's like, yeah, we have the cutscenes in between that give us the story of, like, what's going on. Why is Aegis returned? Turns out Malos is also an Aegis. He's also returned. And then we have the stuff that's happening in Temperantia on the side that we find out shortly. Yeah. But without that, it's pretty much just running back and forth. Okay, we got the location for that. Okay, so we got formation changed. Now we head down. Yeah, it'll be faster. Just head down the stairs. Yeah, because we have to talk to the council member down here. Yeah, because it turns out he was doing some goofy stuff up in Temperantia that he wasn't allowed to, but turns out somebody else was also doing stuff there as well, so... Alright, and now we head over to the port. Yeah, so you can just go over here and talk to whoever we need to, and then we'll be in Temperantia.
And we're you.
Okay, I'm ready to head out.
Alright, so character-wise, that should be good. We also get Zeke to show up as well. So we now have Zeke at level 91. We're not going to stay at an inn for a little while, so we can pretty much just ignore him. Sorry, Zeke. So we can continue on. Alright, here we are, Temperantia. Alright, character-wise, we should be okay. We do have Perdido, he's alright. Probably get
Hankering for our
Sheba
banquets?
so we can have some water. Let's reset Kitty Pie to
Poppy
be in
will
the
guard
first
you again.
spot. And we should be good. Yeah, there isn't anything we need right here, so we can just run through. Get this cutscenes that we skip, and then go on from there. Yeah, some of the battles we can farm here, we won't get until after we get the story complete, because we get to jump from the Titan down, and we can't do that until later. Because we could find some of the foxes over near Judicium, and some of the Saurians in the Central Plains part here, but it's not until after this story section. Because we'll have to leave and then come back. But story-wise, this is pretty much it for Temperantia. So, yeah, we're really not that here long when it comes to, like, story. It's pretty much just showing up because the Titan's on the loose, doing what he's doing because of what Jin had done. And that's pretty much it.
Hey, look what I found.
We've never been.
Almost there.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we just go right into the battle. But yeah, I'll have to travel back here if I want to get like the unlocks. Alright, so pretty sure I said it before, but the best way to take out this one is to take out the cable here. Because this right here is what's healing him. As you saw, he healed for quite a bit. So we'll attack this. And this time around we have Nim too, so we definitely have the healing.
Now would be a good time to heal.
So we are good to go.
Master Pawn, watch out!
Go for
I
it.
no longer live in fear.
Okay, there we go.
We'll beat them
Threat level
with
is
the power of friendship.
Master Pawn, initiate
Okay, so let me switch characters here. So I can get some attacks in so we can build. Switch to
Don't give
Perdido
up on me.
when I can.
Now I'm fired up.
I'm getting fired up.
Sometime today.
You can't do that.
Stronghorn.
Okay, there we go.
Perdido, blow them down. Brilliant.
Some attacks.
Sure. I stand ready. Gotcha.
Okay, switch over to Mithra.
Double spinning edge.
Okay, let's get some of these attacks in. And let's use Numa. So let's use level 3. There we go. Yeah, so once we take the cable out, the battle ends. Yeah, Numa makes it much easier, because she has very high attack. Now we have Jin.
This will be a walk in the park.
maybe we'll dance.
So, let's go for Topple. That. Now, we're not going to have Numa just yet, even though we have a full chain gauge. We need the max affinity.
We will make your dreams a reality.
So for now, we'll just try and stay alive, which will be fine. Because we are much higher than he is. So let's wait for that to happen. Okay, he's still broken, so let's
What is a blade to a
do this. There we go, Topple.
Why not?
Okay, let's use Numa, level 3,
Skyward
and it should take him out. Oh, it didn't. Okay.
Much obliged.
Oh, it didn't. Alright. Took a lot of health damage, yeah. Alright, so let's do chain gauge, because we could get some experience.
We're up, Gramps.
Alright, so let's use Numa. And then let's use Theory.
I'll draw them away.
Magnificent.
And then Cutie Pie.
Poppy, ignition.
Okay, there we go.
Enemy down.
Alright, battle complete. Okay, so that part is done, and now we have the mech once again. So this time, no cable. We can take on the mech itself. So, same thing as before, we'll just build a chain gauge with different attacks. We can't topple this one because he's stationary, so break, topple, launch, and smash is not going to do anything. So, we can just build for some orbs. And we'll just go in for different attacks. So let's do Steam Bomb. Oh, he can be toppled. I don't think he can be launched.
Drawing enemy fire is my role.
Why not?
I'm getting fired up.
Stronghorn.
Okay, let's build these attacks again.
Stand with opponents have no shortage of strength.
Oh, that was partially wrong. It seems like he can be
Let's give him
set
the
for some
full
of that. Let's
treatment.
set up Tora for that.
Impossible.
Blade combo. Third stage.
Okay, there we go.
The enemy's element is now electric.
Steam explosion break.
Okay, let's switch over to Mithra when we can.
Just
Master Pawn, watch out.
I'm all set.
Okay, let's use Ice.
You won the moment.
Let's use Aqua.
double spinning edge.
Let's do Pandemic.
Flows is one with
Anchor
nice.
shot. Sure.
Breach.
Yeah. I missed.
Alright, that should be good. So let's do this, and then let's do chain attack.
Sync it up, everyone.
So we should be able to do enough damage for here. And he has an orb, so we'll be able to get a second round. So, Numa.
Begin.
Okay, let's use Sheba so we can instantly break the orb.
Do not dare interrupt the entourage.
Mag. Elemental burst.
And then let's go with QT.
Poppy ready to face anything.
Mag.
And round number 2.
Let's keep it up.
Magnificent.
We'll go with Numa, of course.
Gotcha.
Magnificent.
And then we could go with
Here
Sheba.
I come. Ready or go Morty. Tea leaves.
There we go.
Magnificent.
Pretty good attack. And then Cutie Pie.
Understood. Poppy will give it her all. Naponic Axion.
There we go. Pretty good bonus right there.
Enemy down.
Alright. Another battle complete. Yeah, unfortunately, Fan Lenorn loses there. And that's the end of Chapter 5.